Hey, what's up guys? Spencer Rhodes here. So Alden is a character that has been on The Walking Dead since, I believe, Season 8, Episode 2. He was originally a savior, but he surrendered along with a few other saviors during the war. He just surrendered. He didn't want to die. He didn't really want to fight. And during Season 8, there was a debate about whether or not to kill him, but they eventually decided not to kill him, and he actually proved himself as a pretty good person who had worth, and he's a what's it called, a melder. He welder. He like welds weapons and swords and stuff, and makes weapons. That's something that he's good at, and he was pretty much accepted as a real part of their community. He was a real part of the communities during Season 9, and pretty much everyone forgave him for his past as a savior, because he was really just one of those guys that he just needed a place to be. You know, he was just out on his own, and he got saved by Negan and the saviors, and that's why he became a savior. I don't think he ever really killed a lot of good people or anything. He was just a guy following orders for a little while. But he pretty much joined the good guys, and he was a good guy in Season 8 and 9. However, towards the end of Season 9, he loses his girlfriend, Enid, because Enid was one of the heads on spikes. And he was pretty angry about that for a little while. He seemed angry at Lydia, just because Lydia was the daughter of Alpha, who was the leader of the Whisperers. You know, she was the one that killed Enid and everything. But it really wasn't Lydia's fault. I mean, she was just Alpha's daughter, and she had nothing to really do with it. And Alden just seemed like he was really angry for a while, and he had bloodlust. He wanted to get revenge. And we haven't seen too much of him in Season 10. I mean, Season 10's halfway over, and he's still alive. We know that he's been training to fight the Whisperers. He became really good with a spear. He threw a spear in the first episode of Season 10, and it had, like, awesome, perfect aim and killed a walker and everything. And we haven't, like I said, we haven't seen too much of him. I think he's been like 3 episodes. But I imagine he'll probably live to the Whisperer War. And as for like his character development and everything, I'm wondering if he's going to, is he going to continue to want revenge? Is he going to continue to be angry? Or will time do its thing? Will he sort of slowly start to be like, whoa, wait a second, I'm so obsessed with revenge that I'm becoming someone that I shouldn't be. I mean, I'm sad about Enid's death, but I shouldn't become a bad person over it. I need to take a step back. Because there was keep in mind, for one thing, it's been a few months since the Heads on Spikes. The show has been continuing to do little time jumps. It's been like 4 or 5 months, I believe, since the Heads on Spikes. I mean, Rosita went from being just like having a little baby bump to having the baby and everything. So there's definitely been some time skips, and there was a little moment with Alden in Season 10 where it was like him and Earl Sutton talking, and you kind of sensed that he really was sort of wanting to sort of fall back a little bit and sort of ease away from his anger and his lust for revenge, because he probably doesn't want to become a bad person. I think sort of he just needed time. He was definitely really angry right when it happened, and he was still, reaving and everything. But I think that with time, he might be like, okay, I still need to be a decent person. I still need to just back away a little bit from, my bloodlust and everything. And so I think that even though he didn't really have too much to do in the first half of Season 10, they are developing him, and he does still have a major story arc. I think in Season 10 we're going to see him continue to, he's still going to fight in the Whisperer War and participate in it and kill Whisperers and everything. But he might want revenge a little less. He might try to fall back from that and try to actually move on from Enid a little bit. Like, he's had time to grieve because it's been months and months. So he's had some time to kind of come to grips with the fact that she's gone and focus on himself a little bit more and sort of just moving on with his life and moving forward. So I think that's the storyline we'll be getting some of in the back half of Season 10. At this point, I mean, he did so little in the first half of Season 10, I really wouldn't be surprised if he easily survived the back half of Season 10 and made it to Season 11. Sometimes characters can easily survive a season of The Walking Dead, even when you don't expect them to, because they just barely appear in it. You know, they're in so little of it. Like Cal, you know, Scott, sometimes they go a while without even being in an episode, and that's why they keep surviving seasons sometimes. And I really wouldn't be surprised if Alden survives the back half of Season 10 at this point. I feel like they have plans for the character, and we just haven't seen much of it yet. I think we'll see more of Alden in the back half of Season 10. And like I said, I really wouldn't be surprised if his story goes to Season 11. And, you know, maybe he dies there, but he continues to develop. Maybe he finds a new love interest. I don't know, something like that. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see where his character goes. But I think I like what they're doing with him. You know, he's a pretty interesting character. And I hope that he continues to survive. I think the actor does a good job. But I'm definitely curious as to what they do with the rest of his character development and where his character goes from here. And, you know, what's his role going to be in the rest of Season 10? You know, what's his role going to be in Season 11? So it's really interesting. You know, hopefully he doesn't die, but we'll see. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. I make 1 to 2 Walking Dead videos per day, so please hit that subscribe button. Right now we are at 691 subscribers. My goal is to try to get to 700 in the next few weeks. So just remember, every subscriber counts. Every bit of support matters and is very, very appreciated. Hopefully we can get to that goal of 700. Anyway, with all that said, I am Spencer Rhodes, and I will see you guys later. Bye.